Good morning. Good morning. Excited to have you here. Getting set up here as we go live in a few different places. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on today and being part of today's harmonization. As you know, this is something I share every single day, 7:30 a.m., a way that I get tuned into the frequency of light. I was called to do this and share it publicly so that anyone else who felt like getting the vibe would be able to join me. So if you're watching this for the first time, expect to just feel full of love, full of gratitude, excitement about life. By the end of this, there's a meditation that we do. And those of you that have been here before, you know the whole drill. So we're simulcasting on multiple places right now. So you're all in a little different spot. Great to have you here. And thank you for being part of this and doing this each day. Because I find that when I practice this in the morning, not only is my day better, but the day of all the people around me is significantly better, right? So that's the idea, is to get into that vibration where not only my day is better, however, I have a positive input on everything that comes into my awareness, everything around me. So, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas for those of you that celebrate Christmas. Amazing holiday. I have lots of great memories of Christmas time in my life. I was talking to Emily about this a little bit, about whether we're going to celebrate it here in Costa, and how even in Miami it felt a little weird not having the snow coming down in the traditional Christmas. I grew up in the Northeast, so I was very used to that. And we started talking about it, and the conclusion was that every day is a holy day. That word holiday comes from a holy day. And we truly seem to be celebrating every single day in our life in this holy day fashion, grateful for it, and constant giving and gratitude. So rather than making some special thing about it because it's Christmas, we just making it special because it is another beautiful day to wake up and do our thing. And that may change with the baby on the way. We'll see. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on Christmas that some of you may not know, and on this 25th of December, actually to be more specific. So in the caption here, I've written a son is born, and that's what is talked about in the Christian religion quite a bit. Now, this word son, and that would be Jesus Christ, his birth. And there's so many scholars out there that say the 25th actually wasn't his birthday. As this is not to say that it wasn't real. So by the way, for those of you that are Christian, I'm not denying Christ. I'm just kind of looking at some facts, some truths, as I like to do here. And it may piss some people off because I look at truths, I look at different perspectives, different paradigms, I bring them to light. And sometimes I will piss people off that I am a disruptor. I know that. It's totally cool. And if you piss me off, then great, because that's going to show me something about myself that was hiding. And if I piss you off, then you're welcome. It's showing you something about yourself where you're denying some other possible true existence. So you're welcome if this upsets you. So many scholars believe that Jesus was not born on the 25th of December. Even the scholars that believe that Jesus was a real character in this whole story of Jesus Christ, which is a beautiful story. And I believe in Christ consciousness and this state of enlightenment that Yeshua maybe had reached when he became Christified. There's a lot of different evidence that point to it not actually being in December. One of which is just the sheer fact of the temperature in Bethlehem. And for him to be born in a manger, there would have been a lot more discussed about how they kept warm and so forth, because it's pretty cold apparently at this time of year there. There's a lot of other evidence that I'm not going to get into now. What is more important, I think, is the symbolism that it provides, because there was another holiday that was on the 25th of December, and that was Saturnalia, and it was the celebration of the birth of the sun. So I have sun written here 3 different ways. The SUN got divided to say SUN is the sun in the sky, SON is the sun as a child who's a boy. And they were originally in this word SONNE, son. So I thought that was pretty interesting, because a lot of people don't know that. It's kind of like the word tear and tear, where they're actually spelt the same, pronounced totally different. Now these are pronounced exactly the same and spelt slightly different to represent different things, although we are the Son. We are the sons of the Son. We are the sons of the Father, just like the sun in the sky is this way. So I always find it really interesting to look at that perspective. Now, the interesting thing is, so what? It matches the sun in the sky. Well, the interesting thing is that this is right after the winter solstice, which was the 21st of December. And what happens on the 21st of December until the 25th, so 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th, is where the sun rises on the horizon is in the same place. So when we didn't have clocks and we didn't have these things and all kinds of things to distract us, the most entertaining thing would be nature, the celestial bodies, what is around us here in this beautiful heaven that we live in, this beautiful earth that we live on, very connected to it. So we didn't have the black mirror, right? See, that's legit black mirror. See the reflection right there. Didn't have the black mirror to be pulling our attention into something. We were watching all of these celestial bodies and everything around us at a much higher capacity. We have this distraction of entertainment. And when the sun comes to this winter equinox on the 21st of December, it sits in the same place. So the days are shorter. And it's very, very noticeable. It's extremely noticeable. It's not as noticeable maybe when, I know for me, it's not as noticeable when I'm distracted by all the busyness of the life that I get to live and be on these black mirrors and things like that. However, these short days, it has a symbolism. So basically the sun was getting lower on the horizon every single day, and the days were getting shorter every single day. And the 21st is technically the shortest day of the year. However, the sun doesn't begin to rise again. It doesn't begin to become higher on the horizon until the 25th of December, making it the day that the sun is born into longer days. So this is a really interesting phenomenon when looked at this way. Or astrotheology that exists. It doesn't necessarily discount any religious beliefs. It may actually, in fact, support them. So I'm not telling you not to believe in whatever gives you faith. I think whatever gives you faith, believe in that. Believe in that wholeheartedly. Love that. Whatever brings you faith, bring it. Share it, spread it, and spread it with love. And also remember that it may not be what brings somebody else faith or excitement and hope. So sometimes that is just sharing the faith versus the thing that brings me faith. Like here, this is a Celtic knot. You see the 4 corners and stories like this was just a gift given to me. Really, really beautiful. actually, there's a nice story behind this. This thing was a symbol. It is a symbol, right? And it gave a lot of people faith. So it doesn't mean that I have to be dogmatic in whatever gives me faith. It's just a matter of having and possessing the faith. True faith is inside. The true faith is in the heart. And if looking at examples like Ram Dass, who just passed, Jesus Christ, and it's his birthday, God bless, or the rising of the sun to create a new day, a longer day, gives you faith, whatever it may be. God bless you, and share it with the world and have that faith and excitement in all things. So let's dive in and really churn up that faith, that love in the heart, the freedom within, and set our days straight. And remember, today, there are a lot of people that are interacting with family members, friends, groups of people that aren't normally coming together with different sets of beliefs, different sets of ideals, different sets of paradigms. So the people that are here on this global harmonization may appear that their level of consciousness, their level of awareness is far broader, far greater than those around them. So if it starts to appear that way, the first thing, sometimes is to I got to educate this person, I got to wake this person up. And usually that's done by a bunch of fact giving and narration or monologue. And I might just invite you, if this comes up for you, to just practice inquisition, practice asking questions of the person. I find that once I ask people questions, I get better and better asking them questions. They draw their own conclusions that end up being the same kind of message in its essence in their heart as what I'm feeling without me even speaking it. It's just a matter of just asking questions and involving them, and maybe asking them kind of close, a little bit open-ended so they can talk, but closed-ended enough that it doesn't become a tangent over here, keeping them guided back into their heart, what their intuition says. There's a lot of different ways to say this. So I just invite you, in any situation today that might become abrasive, especially if you are the one that has a higher perspective, that has a greater awareness, just be in wonder, be in curiosity, and just listen and open up to what this other person has to say, because whatever is being said to me is a message for me. I'm a firm believer of that. And at the same time, people are able to get out what they're thinking. Once they're able to feel like they're heard, they get to a deeper truth. Usually what comes out first is polluted. It's not well thought out. It's just surface level stuff. It's what's in the obvious media. And people, when asked further questions, I'm always really, really pleasantly surprised when I take the time to really listen to the deeper meaning and let people speak whatever it is that they're speaking till they get to the deeper truth that lies within. And that only happens by inquisition. When I start telling them, no, you have to look at this, no, you have to do that, especially that no word, or have to, or you should, or no, but there's proof that that argumentative, not going to work. And it always starts with that word, no, or you can't, or you, or we think. Just stay in first person, ask the questions, allow the person to express themselves until they are exhausted of expressing themselves. And that's usually when they get to the heart. And that's really what I think humanity deserves the most, is to be speaking from this heart, be in that place. And that does not come by me telling people they should do something different, they should do it, they have to do it, they must, or any of those. Or no, it's done this way. It's actually just by allowing them to realize it for themselves. So that all being said, let's get really deep in our hearts today and just start rolling the shoulders, closing the eyes, maybe adjusting the neck, rolling the neck around a little bit, just opening things up on this beautiful day. And this Inquisition thing also works with those Facebook comments. So just breathing in and opening up the neck, opening up the shoulders. Just, I got a little bit of a knot over here. So I'm going to breathe into that. Anywhere that feels tension, just breathe into that. Then come to a centered position and breathing in through the nose, filling the belly, then the chest. Notice how the chest rises, the heart comes forward, the heart widens, opens. Hold the breath at the top for a moment and exhale. Again, deep breath. Holding the breath at the top and just doing a scan. The body. How am I feeling today? It's a great time to adjust to be in a comfortable position as I just become one with the breath. At the top of the next exhale or inhale, just check the mind. How busy is the mind today? Am I thinking about all the to-do lists that I have? Is it calm and collected? Top of the next exhale and inhale, just check in with those emotions. What am I primarily feeling right now? Is it pure love? Is it frustration? Is it joy, curiosity? Is it all of these? So the next breath, just breathing into the heart chakra, filling it with love and light. Just make each breath expanding the heart out. Noticing how each breath is causing me to become inspirited, inspired. How the heart fills this energy of love, of freedom, of gratitude. Calling to mind any one moment that you're grateful for, and breathing into that moment, amplifying this motion, recalling the memory. Filling every single cell with this spirit of gratitude, love. Sending this love, this gratitude out all around me as I am replenished. knowing that everything that comes into my awareness is here to serve me. It's a gift. Taking a moment to visualize how I'll be with each one of my loved ones. Noticing how giving I can be, expecting no thing in return. Like the sun, I'm eternally giving. The sun which has been rebirthed today. Bringing the hands to the heart in prayer position, pressing them together. Noticing the opening of the body as I push my hands together. Noticing the embodiment of light, this body as a temple. I invite all to join me. I am the light. I am the truth. I am the life. I am the light. I am the truth. I am the life. And one more time. Creating the ripple out into the space-time continuum. I am the light. I am the truth. I am the life. Bringing the hands down. Thank you for joining today. God bless you. May you have a day where all you see is the light. all you speak is the truth, and have that love for each moment of this sacred gift of life, and bring that with each of you. God bless. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Great to see you. Thanks for the comments, August. Appreciate it. And thanks for the likes, whoever dropped those in. And have a blessed day. Enjoy yourself every single moment of today. God bless. Cheers.